Hey YouTube, this is Brittany and you're watching Shorty Girl to You, and today I'm just going to do a pregnancy tag video. I'm 39 weeks today and I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I won't do my update till probably tomorrow or the day after in case I get some information from the doctor. And you never know when Xavier's going to come. So I want to do this tag before I was no longer pregnant. Question number 1, is this your first pregnancy? No, it's not my first pregnancy. Unfortunately, last year I had a twin pregnancy that I miscarried. The first twin I miscarried June 28th, and then the second one I miscarried on July 1st. And I was having some issues with the RH. I was having RH issues, and I had to have a DNC done because a placenta actually came out prior to the twins, so I actually had to have a DNC. And then also I dealt with it. It was easy for me to kind of deal with because the relationship I was in wasn't the best relationship. He also had someone else pregnant at the same time. We were due like 9 days apart. So I figure everything happens for a reason, and I figure that God didn't want that life for me. And 6 months later, well, after that happened, we ended the relationship soon, like within a few days after that, because he kind of said he blamed me, saying I did it on purpose, or I tried to miscarry on purpose. Who wants to put themselves through that? But anyway, then I met Jermaine, and 6 months later we get pregnant with Xavier, and I'm happy. And I figured that this pregnancy was successful because Jermaine helped make my pregnancy really a happy pregnancy, and he's very supportive. So I think that's why little ZJ is here. How did you find out you were pregnant, and how did you feel about it? Because I had recently miscarried 6 months earlier, we were both really nervous about it when we found out. The doctor kind of basically gave us a 20-week, let's make it a 20 weeks and we'll go from there. So we kind of took everything day by day, and once we kind of figured we were out of the no-fly zone, we were excited. We, did more shopping for the baby. Like, we kind of held off on doing a lot of stuff until we went past the 5-month marker. We found out, we took a pregnancy test. Basically, he was telling me, you're not pregnant, because I had been thinking I was pregnant at the end of December. I was having those same feelings, and he was like, you're not pregnant. And I took 2 pregnancy tests, and they were both negative. But then 10 days later, I take another one. Well, we took 3, and all 3 were positive. So we found out my pregnancy test. How did you tell your partner? He was there. In fact, he bought the pregnancy test, so he kind of knew. So I didn't have to really tell him. It was more like, there it is. Here you go. When are you due? Xavier J is due in exactly 7 days. Today's October 9th. He is due October 16th, and I've been trying to get him out since October 1st. What are you having? Obviously a little boy, and he says, "What do you have a name picked out?" Yes. His first name is Xavier, or some people call him Xavier. It depends on how you pronounce the X in front of his name. He's named after my first cousin, my favorite aunt. One of my favorite aunt's son. Middle name is Xavier, so he got that as his first name, and his middle name is the middle name for my dad and Jermaine's brother who passed away. So they all have the same middle name of Jerome. We were going to give him his dad's middle name, which is Jermaine, because Jermaine is not his dad's first name or my boyfriend's first name. It's his middle name. I don't like calling him by his first name, so I call him Jermaine. But which is Danny. So I call him, I don't call him Danny, I call him Jermaine. So we're initially gonna name him Xavier Jermaine, but then, just to kind of keep his brother's memory alive, we decided to name him after his uncle and his granddad. So he's Xavier Jerome, and his last name will be hyphenated because him and his dad and I are not married, and for like paperwork reasons and things like that, it's just gonna make it easier. How were you emotionally this pregnancy? I think I was fine. You probably have to ask somebody else. I mean, I don't think I wasn't weepy. I wasn't like, I didn't cry at the drop of a hat over random things. I I do know that I was probably less tolerant of stuff that would normally irritate me anyway, um, like people smacking or talking loud in your ear for no reason, like that stuff irritated me before I was pregnant. I think right now just my tolerance level for BS and reckless stuff was just really is just lower. But I wasn't like weepy. I wasn't. Um, I may have been a little moody when I was like if I'm tired. Um, but yeah, I think I was pretty. I think I was all right. What is your least favorite part about pregnancy? I have a couple of cons about pregnancy. The first one is the frequent urination thing that you only get like a 3 month window, which is in your second trimester where you're not going all the time. But the first 3 months and the last 3 months, you're just kind of like always in the bathroom. Um, Another thing I don't like about pregnancy is people don't know what to say out of their mouths to pregnant women. Like this lady, I don't even know who she is. We were in Walmart. She's walking to me. Oh my God, are there twins in there? Like, excuse you? No, this is my first baby, and I'm almost dang near 2 months pregnant. What am I supposed to look like? How am I supposed to look? And he's mostly water, so mind your business. Um, and also another thing I don't like is sometimes I don't know if it's just me, but like my brain will be ready to go. Like I'll have all this energy in my brain. Like I want to go do this. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do this. But my body just won't do it. Like I'm like, yes, I need to go to the store. I'm gonna go shopping. But then when I get up to do it, my body just won't allow me to do it. It's like, nope, pause, stop. We can't do all that. You know, pick one or the other. Like, so that's another thing. What is your favorite part about pregnancy? The perks. Like this lady made her husband get up so I could sit down when we had a 20-minute wait at Cheddar's, and she made her husband move so I could sit down. I thought that was really sweet. People are always trying to give you stuff. Um, you if you're plus size before, you could easily, you can easily transition into being pregnant. They're like, are you? Yes, I am actually this time. Are you pregnant? I am. So no, I don't just have a gut. This is all they. So, um, and people just kind of cater to you. Like, I don't think I've had to. Oh, the other con I don't like is like right now I can't fit behind the steering wheel in the car because I sit kind of close anyway. So I haven't driven in three. Like nobody wants me to drive. I can still kind of get behind it, but they're so scared of going to labor. Nobody lets me drive. So if I need something, people are always getting stuff for me, and it's no problem. I'm gonna miss that after the baby's born. They're gonna be like, you can go with it yourself. So, um, how do you feel about yourself during pregnancy, emotionally or physically? Um, Emotionally, I felt good about myself. I didn't feel like I was a bad pregnant person, I guess. Physically, I felt like I carried my pregnancy well, especially due to my, height and size. I think I pretty much was able to carry it well. I don't think I embarrassed anybody I went out with, because you guys know you've been to like Walmart or Target and you've seen a little girl walk through pregnant and they got their stomachs hanging out or they have those too tight pants on, knowing full well you need to be. It's like a little more stretchy than that. You know, yeah. So I think as far as me personally, I think I carried my pregnancy pretty well. I don't know. I've done some outfit days, so you guys tell me, what do you think? I don't know. Um, how much weight have you gained? Okay. Pre-pregnancy, I was 185, and I'll put a insert a picture here. And now we have me at 197. So I've gained, maybe if I went 12 pounds. When I say 198, it keeps going a pound difference. So I would say 12, 13 pounds I've gained over my entire pregnancy. I am looking to get down after pregnancy, though, about to 150. Um, So I want to be 30 pounds less than my pre-pregnancy weight. And because I picked up 30 pounds before I got pregnant because I was going through a lot of other things, like I said, with the miscarriage. And so I was eating and not being healthy. So I definitely want to go down to at least 150 to start, and then we'll go from there. Um, so yeah, 13 pounds. What is your biggest craving? The first half of my pregnancy, I craved a lot of fruit, especially anything juicy like watermelon or pineapple, mainly watermelon chunks I liked. What is right now, my favorite craving is corn pops. I can't get enough of corn pops. What is your favorite fast food restaurant? Um, Pre-pregnancy, because my boyfriend's from North Carolina, he turned me on to Cookout, which he just sent me a message. If you guys heard that little, he was sending a message saying they just gonna put they just put a Cookout in Virginia, and he took a picture of it. I'm trying to see what street it's on because he won't tell me where it's at. He's scared I'm gonna go and like have my way with Cookout, I guess. But I love Cookout. Right now though, I don't like fast food at all. I do go to restaurants. My favorite restaurants to go to though are Olive Garden, because we can go through 2 bowls of salad, mainly me. I love their salad right now. And cheese ravioli and Peking. I love Peking because they have a nice fruit salad bar too. So, yeah, those are my favorite places to eat right now. What do you wish someone told you about pregnancy? That everything I would complain about is normal, and basically not to complain about it. What I mean by that is like, I was having back pains, going in there saying, oh, I need to talk to the doctor, I'm having pelvic pain, and they're like, that's normal. Or, oh, I'm having itchy, I itch all over, oh, that's normal. I have, pain in my hips, that's normal. It's just, growing pains. I'm just like, well, what isn't normal? Okay, like, what can I complain to you about that's not normal? So that's what I wish someone told me about pregnancy, that everything that hurts is normal, and if it hurts too bad, all you can take is Tylenol for it. So, how is your partner handling the pregnancy? Really well. He's excited. We're both kind of anxious right now to kind of be done with the pregnancy part and just start the whole parenting part. But he's excited. He's been buying toys and clothes and a whole bunch of things for Xavier. So he's excited. He's handling it really well. He's just nervous about what his role is going to be in delivery. Like, he's not sure he's going to be able to watch me go through that pain, but what can you do? As long as you're there, that's all that matters. He's kind of sad though. He's been through every one of our doctor's appointments, but because his work schedule changed, he hasn't been to he won't be at the last, this one, he was at the last one before, the last 2 and the last 3 appointments basically he won't be able to go to because he'll be at work. Do you have a birth plan? Yes, I have a birth plan, and this is my birth plan that I discussed with the doctor. It's flexible. The only thing that I'm specific to is 1, pain management, and we discussed what I'll be using for pain management. And other than that, my birth plan states, do what you have to do to get my baby here healthy and safe. To have the safest and most healthy delivery possible. I'm open to whatever you need to do it to get him here. That's it. And he was like, that's the best birth plan you can have. And I was like, I'm not gonna, a lot of people have birth plans, and I've seen some videos, postpartum videos or labor and delivery stories, and they were so let down. Like, they went into postpartum depression because they had a specific idea of what they wanted their delivery to be like, but babies are unpredictable. You don't know what your body's going to do or react to labor, so you're going to have some flexibility. And I just like, all I care about is pain management and making sure my baby gets here safe. So whatever you have to do that, I'm trying to go do a vaginal birth, but if something happens and you have to take him cesarean, I am not going to fight you on it. Get my baby out. What is the scariest or most embarrassing thing you've experienced as pregnancy? Gas. I've been able to control it up until this point, but there's so much pressure. And sometimes I'll be having like a contraction, and then I'll get like this air bubble or gas bubble. And one time we were walking, and I was like, I'm having a contraction, but there was so much pressure, like I couldn't control not letting the poop out versus, and it just slipped. And we were in a store. I was just so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. So we just kind of scurried off and kind of left it over there in the aisle somewhere. So yeah, that's gross. But that's the most embarrassing. It was embarrassing. So that's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to me. And yeah. Anyway, are you ready for baby? I'm so ready to unload this joker. I'm so ready to see him, see what his personality is going to be like. Mother him. Just everything. I mean, he's just in there like he doesn't want to come out. Look at him. Look at this. Wouldn't you be ready to unload this? Look at that. I'm so ready to unload him. He is very, very huge. Look. So yeah, I'm so ready to unload him. I'm ready for baby. I'm ready to be a mommy. Do you want more children? I think I'll answer that because the same question is in the postpartum pregnancy vlog. And don't ask a 9-month pregnant, almost 10-month pregnant woman if she wants more kids and this one's not even coming out, because the answer's going to be no. We've discussed it, but I plan on our 6-week checkup. We've already discussed birth control with my doctor. The NuvaRing is how I got Xavier. So, actually the NuvaRing and New Year's Eve is kind of how I got Xavier. TMI, but yeah, I plan on getting the Mirena. So if we do have any more, it's going to be a while. I kind of want to experience mothering, having him have my attention for a while, and making sure he meets his milestones, like he walks and crawls and potty trains on time and enters school on time before I start it all over again. So it's very possible, but not for a while. Will you do a postpartum tag? Yes, I will, if you guys want me to. So yeah, those are all my questions that I had to answer, and I tag everybody watching this video to do the pregnancy tag. Especially, I know there's sometimes when you're trying to do your pregnancy update and you have nothing to talk about. Do the pregnancy tag. We'll watch it. I'll watch it. So yeah, you guys are all tagged. Do the pregnancy tag. And stay tuned for my 39-week pregnancy update, which will probably be tomorrow or the day after, depending on Xavier. So rate, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys later. Mwah. Love ya. Bye.